Now, there are a lot of games that just make me super happy. Like modern games, Mario Odyssey, Smash Bros. They just bring me tons of joy. A lot of games I'm nostalgic for just make me happy playing them or even thinking about them. But no game has brought me as much pure joy as Persona 5 Royal. And it's just, they did it. They made my favorite game, but better. I have the Steelbook version, of course, and it's just amazing. And I just want to talk about it. Well, semi-review, because while I'm going to say some things I like and dislike, I'm not going to give like a final score or anything, but whatever. So, starting off, is this just Persona 5 again? Yes, but it's fine, because honestly, there's enough small changes to where I had no problem playing through the palaces again, experiencing some story beats again, except for the fifth palace. But it's just, it's hard to put into words, but it really is a worthwhile experience, even if you have played the original Persona 5. And even if you haven't played the original Persona 5, just pick this up instead, because it's amazing. Persona 5 Royal just did so much for me. I've been playing that game non-stop since I got it on release, March 31st, and I just finished it like under an hour ago, and I felt the need to review it right away because it's just so good. So, starting off, before I get into spoilers and stuff, the music. They did it again. It's amazing. Like, the new tracks, Take Over, I Believe, No More What Ifs, Throw Away Your Mask. They're so good. I love the new intro. Not as much as the old intro, but I still do love the new intro with Colors Flying High. I thought Kasumi was a great addition because she was just a cool character. Just another cool character to add to the Phantom Thieves squad. I'm so sorry for saying squad, but you know what I mean. And with all the new additions of the game, the 8th Palace, which I'll talk about soon, was really good. And some, like, quality of life changes, like just fixing up a few small annoyances from the first game, like you no longer have to sleep right away from after you get home from a palace or mementos unless there's like a story sequence going on. And they added a few more events. I really like the addition of Thieves' Den, which was like an interactive gallery mode, so you can look back on old cutscenes. You can play some of the music that you heard earlier, and whatever. It's cool. There was even like a full card game that you can play with the Phantom Thieves, so it was a nice addition. Now, to get into spoilers, the 8th Palace was phenomenal. I mean, I already liked the new I liked the new confidant, Maruki. He was really cool. I liked his addition, and his appearance made sense as for the story as he came after Shiho did a thing, and so I liked it. So to see his palace and see what his view for the world is was super cool, and it was amazing. And I really liked everything about it. I liked how it was delivered because, goodness, Maruki isn't a really bad guy. In fact, he's trying to do the best he can for humanity. He's trying to make a world that's perfect, but but he's just destroying any individuality in the world. So like, that's the problem. And with other palace bosses, it's usually just, this is bad guy, go fight them. But countlessly, sorry, Maruki states time and time again, he does not intend to fight you until he has no other choice, and that's what happens. In the end, he doesn't fight you because, oh, you're an annoyance. He fights you because you're trying to get rid of his idea, which he believes is just, which is sort of like the Phantom Thieves. While their ideas are completely different, he sticks to his idea and he is determined to fulfill it. And I found it really interesting. I found low battery, and I found the whole game amazing. Was it worth $60? For me, yes, but I'm not sure if everyone will want to pay $60 for kind of a deluxe edition of a game. So, but Atlas games go on sale a lot, so those were all my pros. Now let's get to the cons. The monetization. Like I said, this shouldn't be $60. This, as phenomenal as it is, and how I am willing to pay $60, it's not worth $60. Because, I mean, the original Persona 5 is $20 right now via PlayStation Hits, so like you're paying $40 more for small changes in a palace. Even though the small changes are amazing and the palace is amazing and the music is amazing, that's besides the point. That's still what you're paying for. And the DLC was really annoying because costume sets, which were already annoying in the first game, come back, which costumes should have been unlockable throughout the story instead of just having to pay for them, whatever. But what really annoyed me the most is Persona 5 Royal introduced a little new battle mode within the game where it's just a nice battle mode. But the thing is, I may be wrong, but you only get one mode, only one combat trial in that battle mode, and you have to pay for the rest, which is really dumb because the thing is, that's the all new mode in this all new game. So why do you have to pay for most of the mode? And it's really frustrating because I love everything about this game. It's set for how it's monetized and how it's marketed, actually, because it took me a while to find out what this game was. A lot of people like, is it a deluxe edition? Is it a new game? Is it just the same game, different disc? Like, not a lot of people knew what it was. But to wrap this up, overall, it's an amazing game. Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal are amazing games. So, if you want to play Persona 5, you might as well pick up Persona 5 Royal. If you already played the original Persona 5, unless you really, really want to play it right now, which I did, unless you really, really want to play it right now, you should just wait for a price drop. Or if you only barely liked Persona 5 or didn't like it at all, you probably shouldn't pick it up. 9.5 out of 10.